nice stuff in there. So a really nice blue thing. I'm just waiting. I'm gonna eat. I feel like a strange, I know something's happening inside after trigger shot is meant to. I just don't know. I know tomorrow morning I'll be like, I hope it's all right. Quite a nice restaurant. There's a nice atmosphere in here. It's a warm day. It feels like a holiday. I film and record things, take pictures of things just to check. My gut feeling on the last, so my second scan when Shagul turned up, second scan showed my one of my ovaries had been growing them at 2 millimeters a day, and the other ovary hadn't really grown anything. It's the same. But I know how I work. It would have grown. What he did was he upped the dose, and though they're trying to say that no, I was under the influence of Lonva, so they didn't memorized responses from the job that the admin staff tend to have because they've heard all of these things before. He upped my dose. As a result, my follicles on the next scan are all 20 and above, 20 to 26. That's even before trigger. I knew it. It's worse than my first round, the numbers wise, because in his first round there was a few 16, 17s, I'm sure. But then on this scan there's like nothing that's low. So there's one that's 18. If they're growing at 2 millimeters a day, that'll be 24 at collection tomorrow. So anyway, I triggered last night. I feel a bit. So my thoughts are, number one, I feel like I'm wasting a lot of money. I wasted all this money. The other, and I've got to pay a bit more still. That's one thing. Like, give me a free round, but I don't want to do it again. Just give me a discount. I don't think that's going to happen. The second thing is I don't want to experience any pain. I feel OHSS. I've had it twice in London and once here. I know OHSS is painful. You can die from it. It's painful. It's worrying. I won't die from it. I'll suffer for a couple of days. I don't want to suffer for a couple of days. 2 rounds in Cyprus and the one here last time. 3 I didn't have OHSS. I was perfect to fly the next day. I was perfect. In Cyprus I was perfect to even put embryos back in my uterus after 5 days and go home pregnant. I was perfect. That's one thing, and the other thing is I'm hoping my eggs, there is a miracle that happens tomorrow, that something good. I mean, the first round I had, if you look at my Bulgarian the first round I had nothing fertilized, 2 fertilized, but I had a healthy embryo from there, which was balanced, and that's frozen. Second round I had 20 eggs, 12 fertilized, 8 blastocysts, but only 1 was healthy. That was a lower grade embryo. Quantity of, I don't know, so maybe my golden egg, 1 is still in there. I did come to the country saying I wanted 1, at least, then I'll be happy. Maybe that can still happen. 3 things in my mind. Money, pain of OHSS, complication, and finding that egg with knowing these results. So here we are to try and forget everything. Look, we're in Boulevard Matosha. We're in a very nice restaurant. I have ordered myself a very nice bruschetta. I like the 6 here, and it's a warm day. I'm in shorts. I feel like I'm on holiday. This is how I'm going to feel for the rest of the day. Thank you. 2 more, please.
2 more. I'm just hopeful. We should be alright. Why worry about something? It is what it is. It's no point stressing. Things were positive from Eva. Dr. Staminov even texted. So if he's texted a message and saying, "Oh, you'll be alright," it's a bit,
It means that they're going to look after me now.
Yeah, so
even if we might have no eggs. Yeah.
It is what it is. I told you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to stress myself.
It is what it is. But it was nice spending time here. Nice restaurant. Woke up this morning very worried. All of my follicles are 20 to 26, which is not what you're meant to see. They should be that 2 days later when they're collected. They should have shown 16, 15, 16. I have nothing under 19. So it was very doom and gloom this morning, but I spoke to Eva, spoke to Dr. Samanov. We went into town for a nice meal, just to enjoy this weather, feel better. I was feeling pain this morning, I was worried about it. But now I feel better. I am expecting issues at egg collection though. Oh wait, it says then that's never any fun. Hope not. I hope my hard work, planning with COVID, waiting with the Elonva, having that brought back in March, planning, waiting, hoping, praying hasn't been all in vain. Coming here, expensive flights, forcing it, wishing it, willing it, coming here, going through the whole thing. Follicles are growing good, were growing good, everything was going well. I felt good all this time. I just hope it's a easy collection, doesn't have complicated post-surgical crap like OHSS, hyperstimulation, which I do have when they have very big follicles and they're all massive, and lots of internal bleeding. Oh, I hope. I mean, OHSS, but then having some blastocysts at least. But if all my follicles are now over 20, what's there to collect, huh? We know. So unless a miracle happens and then there's a new egg somewhere and that was a super egg who's Einstein one day, then, you know, I'll be like, oh, do you remember that round when you had no eggs and science was showing you on the screen that you've basically fried all the eggs, doctor, by giving me very high doses, though I asked you not to. That one little eggy that no one saw grew suddenly in 2 days. Like, you know, magical event happens. That's not just my only thought. You walked off.
No, but you're miles away.
Yeah, but you should be right next to me.
Well, okay.
Yeah. The other thing is I've paid a lot. Yesterday I paid a sort of 800 lever bill for just stims, bits of tests, some bloods, stims. So that's £400 of injections. And I've already paid Elonva, which was 1,200, so about £700. So £1,100 has gone on this round so far, and another €1,000 for this bollocks, which Bulgarians pay like 400 leva, which is like 100, 200 quid for this, £50 for that, and they don't get his attention. He's a busy doctor, I get it. I get his attention. Okay, I'm happy to pay for the money if I get his attention, but what's this mistake? No, obviously they're professional, they're going to tell me that, don't worry, he knows what he's doing, but I can see it, but who knows. So yeah, everything's still okay, I just don't want to have any pain, and I hope that there are some fertilized. At this point it's not even about PGD saying that they're chromosomally normal, now it's just that the eggs look all cooked. It's just, I mean, if there is a baby egg in there that is healthy and balanced, then it's worth it. Kids are always dancing here. I'm going to the mosque.
What food's left of Sylvie's?
Everything.